What is up, everyone? This is Sword Kings and Zero's return of the fantasy event and Pewdiepie Stupid Simulator for the year 2023. We had the event back in June, and now in November we have the event once again. So if you have yet to have 2.14.0, be sure to manually download that through Google Play or the Apple's App Store. Without further ado, let's go ahead and load up the game and let's see what we have for the fantasy event. And the song you will be listening to will be All the King Subs. One of my absolute favorite songs to listen to, and usually is the background music for a lot of my videos here. So scrolling all the way down, it should be right there. There you go. So what we got here is that we have 11 days to enjoy this event, and we have even more item trackers to get. So if you've already gotten it from the first time around, you'll be able to buy them in the shop for, I believe, 35 bucks each, and now we have more to collect right now. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 brand new item tracker rewards to get, 11 days to enjoy this event. Just get your daily quests, and as well as your Puggle minigame and the sponsor eagle gifts, and as well as the Craniac minigame tokens from here. And now we have a total of 18 masks to collect, so I'll be able to show all those masks soon. So what we got here is that at the very bottom is going to be a random premium item once you catch up with all 18 masks to collect. And all of the mask rewards are completely random from one person to the next person. You're just going to have to hope for the best to get the mask reward that you want to get, and I'll showcase what we have currently. So we're going to go ahead and go to our inventory, we're going to go to our avatar, and then see what we have for the masks. We have ourselves an Elven mask, a Watcher, a Will-O-Wisp in a jar. We have ourselves a Shaman, Tiger Aura, Valkyrie, Cyclops, Medusa Snakes, Hades with the animated flames right there. Then you have yourselves a bit of a king or I would say a Sauron type of helmet right there, because that's the thing that reminds me of from Lord of the Rings. Dragon horns, dragon wings, then you got yourselves a jackalope, an ant, and then we have ourselves a bit of a princess toad with a kissy mark on the face right there. And then on the bottom right, it is animated. It looks like it's just a regular type of, what's a mask? It looks like a tuber, but then it turns into a reptile. And then the other ones that we have right here, that we have just normal type of masks, or just headwear, or what do you want to call it, just the chainmail, the helmets. Then you have cat ears, unicorn horn. Then you have yourselves a bit of royalty type of looks right there, and then you have yourselves a unicorn. So on the screen, all of this right here, those are the mask rewards that you're able to get. Everything else from below, and then that's going to be the ones you're able to buy from the shop. I've already purchased them a long time ago, but let's see, what do I want to be? Is that the Hades Flames? It's very cool to look at. You cannot go wrong with that, and especially that you have your glasses right there. So we will have that for the background for the time being. Any other customizations that you're able to get for the event itself, we do have a skin that you could actually wear if you wish to, so there you have that. And then for the shirts, you have yourself some chainmail, some royalty, and some armor right here. Okay, let's go with some armor, just for the time being. And then for the glasses, okay, we don't have anything for the glasses, but we do have something for the actual chair right here. Then you have yourselves a bit of an amethyst type of chair, which is very nice, very purpley. And then for the keyboard, you have yourself some emeralds, you have yourself some ruins, and then you have some Atlantean type of gear, not gear, but technology right there. And then for the monitor, we're going to go ahead and go for the tablet right there, because it actually matches the ruins, but we do have other ones that you have yourselves a crystal ball and some of the mirror on the wall here. And then for the desk in itself, we have ourselves a bit of clouds right there. You have yourselves a dragon desk with a little bit more amethyst type of thing. Then you have yourselves on the top left or the top right. It kind of looks like more of a gem type of desk there too. But we're going to match the theme right here. Everything's going to be a little bit purple, which is very nice to see. And then for the actual flooring, if I remember right, we do have some clouds to look at. So here are some clouds for the heavens above, and I believe we do actually have some lava on the ground here too, if we were to scroll further down on the flooring list right there. So you kind of have like a bit of a good versus evil type of deal. You could go to the hellscape, or that you could actually just go to the clouds right there. But we're going to leave it as blank because it's easier for us to see the items on the ground. And then for the background in its own, that we do have a bit of purple and type of stars right there. I still don't know why it doesn't actually have the actual icon, but that's one of the things that you get for the event. And then for the wallpaper, we do have some more clouds in the sky right there for the heavens above, and then you have a bit of a hellscape going on right here if you were to take a look at further down here. Well, first of all, actually past the skies. Let's see here, there you have it with the clouds right there for the first one. And then for the actual hellscape, it's going to be down over here. Where's it at? Where is it at? There you go, with the mountains and then the fiery sky right there. So it looks very nice to see. And now we're going to take a look at the shop items that you're able to get. So let's go see what we have here. That a lot of them is sold out of stock because I took the time to actually purchase everything right here. But we will see, well, in the inventory first off, if I were to go there. Let us see where you're at. There you go. There's a bit of things I'm going to take a look at real soon. The first one is going to be the broom, or the magic broom. It is animated, so it's very nice because one of the things about the fantasy event is that a lot of these items are in fact animated. This is one of the reasons why the fantasy items or the fantasy event is one of the best out there. But we do have an adventurer right here. And then we have ourselves a sword and a stone, or King Arthur's sword if you wish to see it that way. And then we have some potions right here, just different colors to look at. Then we have a chalice, a few chalice type of variations here too. And then we have ourselves a bit of, I would say, kind of like an elf, a forest elf, or something like that. It's not a gnome, but even then, there you have that. Let's go ahead and move it out of the way. And then we have ourselves a bit of a fawn, if I'm not mistaken, that plays some music. And it's also animated too. And then you have yourself some homes right there for the forest. And then we have some magic flowers or magic plants right there type of deal. Just a variation of that. And I love the fact that we have the black and red one, my favorite color combination there. And then we have ourselves a little bit of a voodoo doll right here. So there you go. I'm pretty sure I haven't maxed out everything else. Well, actually I did. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stones right there. The building blocks that you could actually do and get. And they have some smoke right there too. And there you have that. And also I did max out some craniac items. At least they're actually categorized right there. But let us see. We have ourselves a little bit of a gremlin right there. And then we have ourselves a skeleton. That is also animated. So you can have yourselves a skeletal army. And then we have ourselves a giant tree or an ant. Then we have ourselves a bit of a banner right there with the bro fist, or that you have yourselves the pugs right there. And now we're on to the craniac items. At the first one, of course, it is animated, so it looks very nice to see with the battle axe. And then we have ourselves a bit of a fairy in a jar there too. And then we have ourselves a bit of a dragon skull, a giant one at that. And then we have ourselves a little bit of a demon. It looks like a little dragon demon, but even then it's very nicely animated. And then we have ourselves a floating crystal right here too that has different colors. Then we have ourselves a magic carpet, two different colors to look at here. And then we have ourselves a bit of a key that goes into the ground, so it's very nice, kind of more like a little bit of a video game-esque type of design right there. And then we have ourselves a chimera. There you have that right there. Excuse me, Spons Eagle. Even then, looks very nice. And then you have some heralds on the wall, one that's going to be red and the other one's going to be blue. And then we have ourselves either a door or a window, so that's a closed one. And then we have ourselves an open one right there. Then we have ourselves a bit of a corridor that goes into a dungeon or a labyrinth or a maze or whatever you want to call it or whatever you want to have it to be. Then we have ourselves a hellhound right there, or Cerberus. Either way, it is all chained up. You see the flames right there. That could be the perfect guard dog if you wish to have it. And then we have ourselves Medusa. Just don't look at the snakes or you'll just turn into stone here. And then we have ourselves a bit of a building cube right here that has some gems. And it is all stacked up. Then we have ourselves a water horse. There you have that. Then we have ourselves a bit of a magic wand right there that's also floating. And then we have ourselves an ogre right here. So there you go with that design. And then we have ourselves a bit of a window right there. That's very nice to see. And then we have ourselves an elven mage right there. And then we have ourselves a book. Just simply we have two different books to look at. One that's kind of like a blue and purple, and then the other one that is just gold and green right here. Then we have ourselves an astral owl right here. So there you have that. And then we have ourselves a bit of a table right there. Just a table that has all the different types of just potions and other things that we have for the apothecary. And then we have ourselves a bit of a warrior right there with the actual wolf hood right here too. Then we have ourselves a bookshelf. Thank you, Spons Eagle. But we have ourselves a little bit of a bookshelf with all the trinkets on there too. So there you have that. Then we have ourselves a bit of an elemental golem right here. It also has a bit of spikes on the top too. And then we have ourselves a little bit of a cauldron. So there you have that. Different type of animations in the actual circle. And then we have ourselves a harpy lady. There you have that right there. Then we have ourselves a bit of a black widow. Just a giant one at that. I wouldn't want that chasing me because I have a bit of a fear of spiders. And seeing that, I would just probably cry. But even then, I would just simply run away at that point too. And then we have ourselves a bit of a Firefox. There you have that. It's a Kitsune even. Just look at that. Kind of looks like a Ninetales too. How many tails does it actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Okay, so it is a Ninetales. But even then, very nice to see. Then we have ourselves a bit of a unicorn. Or is it a Pegasus? Oh no, it's a unicorn. Pegasus have wings. But even then, looks very nice and majestic. Are those wings on the hooves? I don't even know at this point, but even then we have ourselves a bit of a staircase going down to the dungeon right there. And then we have ourselves some staircases going into the wall right there. So you have staircases for the floor and then for the wall. And then we have ourselves a minotaur. There you have that going. And then we have ourselves a queen. I believe we're on the item tracker rewards now, aren't we? Yes, we are. At least we could have that in the inventory. But these are the ones that you're able to get last time. So we have ourselves the queen. And then I believe this is raw right here. So there you go. And then we have ourselves a bit of a knight on a horse. There you have that. And then we have ourselves a Cheshire cat here too. It is also animated because it actually fades into the background if we actually wait a bit. There you go. And then we have ourselves, well, Zeus. Simply put it, we have the actual Zeus character here too now. Just do not make him mad, otherwise he'll just strike you down with lightning. To correct my mistake is that the Craniac items are 35 bucks each, and then the item tracker rewards are 45 bucks each. Now we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the pixelings that you're able to get for the event itself. So we're going to go to our inventory real quick, and then from there you'll be able to actually go to the magnifying glass, scroll all the way down to the eggs with eyes, so that you can have your pixelings right here. In alphabetical order, I'm going to go to the very bottom with the actual category on its own. But the first one is going to be Porto. So with Porto, it's going to be a bit of a mushroom right there that gives you a boost in subscribers towards the nature category, and as well as views for the nature category. So there you go, you have Porto right there. And then, scrolling further up, is that we're going to go ahead and we'll see that we're going to go to Gusto, the little dragon. I was about to call it a Pokemon, but what we got here is that we have ourselves a little bit of a dragon right there. That it gives you a view boost in the gaming category and as well as the animal category. Going further up to the rare category, or the crystal egg category, that we have ourselves Scully. A little bit of a flaming skull that gives you a view boost in the science category and as well as a subscriber boost in the dark category. So we have that, and we're going to scroll further up to the actual Prisma versions of each of these pixelings in an alphabetical order, that we have ourselves Scully right here. And looks like that Scully is just normal right here. It's funny how it kind of looks like it's reversed, that the normal one looks like Prisma and then the Prisma looks like normal. But either way, I'm not going to complain too much because we actually have the Prisma version of these ones right here. So we have Scully right there. Then we have ourselves Portal right there, a blue mushroom, and then further up that we're going to have Prisma Gusto, that's going to be blue right here. So it looks very nice to see here. And now we're going to take a look at the item pack that you're able to get for the event. That the first one's going to be the Spells and Legends pack, and then the second one's going to be the Catacombs and Critters pack. That they do not give XP, such as a way of mastering these unknown forces. And then for the second one, they do not give XP still, but it's a puny price to pay to get your companionship for your dungeon lair. The first one's going to be a maiden right there with long hair and as well as a dress, but it's also animated too. So a couple of seconds here that she's going to sniff the flower right there. So what we got here is just we have a bit of maidens for the actual kingdom here. And then we have ourselves a king for the kingdom right here. So there you go with that one. And then we have ourselves a bit of a giant dragon. Looks like it's going to hoard all the gold in the actual lair. And then we have ourselves a bit of a cool looking Pegasus right here. So that's the Pegasus I was speaking of earlier. And then we have ourselves a dwarf right here that also is a bit of a warrior. And then we have ourselves a bit of a tablet that has some writings on there. And then we have ourselves a bit of a dark lord or a warrior right here too with that giant sword. And then we have ourselves a bit of a genie that is also animated that kind of has a little bit of a wisp coming out of it. There you go. And then we have ourselves a bit of a calling horn too. Then we have ourselves some portals. So there you go. One that's kind of like light and the other one's kind of dark. And then we have ourselves a bit of a Merlin or a mage or a wizard. And then we have ourselves some more plants and type of, well, I would say a bit of nature life type of deal. That we have ourselves a second one right here too, so that you can have yourselves a beautiful forest. And then we have ourselves a bit of a trophy right there. So if you happen to get yourself to the top 100 in the room rankings when it comes to the room events for the fantasy theme, then you'll be able to get yourself the fantasy trophy. So it looks very cool to see. Kind of looks like a chalice with wings. And now we're on to the second pack that we have ourselves a bit of a stand right there for food or apothecary or potions. And then we have ourselves a bit of a dark mage right here too. And then we have ourselves a centaur, half man, half horse. So there you go, not a minotaur, that's a centaur. And then we have ourselves a phoenix right here. And then we have ourselves a griffin. There you have that. And then we have ourselves the Grim Reaper, perfect for Halloween too. And then we have ourselves a slime monster, or just a bit of just a slime glob type of deal, just a glob of slime. And then we have ourselves a bit of a structure for the castle, so you don't actually have to have so many building blocks, so you can just match that up. And then we have ourselves a fairy of the forest right here. Then we have ourselves a raven or a bird or just a crow. It is a bird, but even then, a raven or a crow or anything else that has to deal with that. And then we have ourselves an orc. There you go with that. And then we have ourselves Hercules. That's what I want to call him. Kind of looks like a Hercules type of tuber. And then that's all we have for that pack too. So last but not least, let's go ahead and take a look at Edgar and Maya when it comes to the actual event here. I believe that Edgar's in the pretty pink princess costume, and then we have Maya as the knight. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. So let's see here. There is Edgar right there. It looks very cute. Then we have ourselves a fortune teller Maya in the background, and as well as that Edgar's a unicorn on the background there too. And now we can see Maya. Let's see, there you go. We have Maya as the knight. Isn't that cute? There you have it. That's everything that you could see for the fantasy event and Pewdiepie Super Simulator for the year 2023. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about the fantasy event. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And out of everything that I've shown you so far, which one is your favorite, or what is anything that is your favorite for the actual event that you could just use for your room events or decorations or anything that matters of that? Just let me know in the comment section. So I will be showcasing mask number 17 and 18 soon, and then we're going to have the item tracker awards and things like that. Anything else that comes to mind to making videos or possible live streams to max out all the Craniac items, we will see in the near future. But for now, this will be the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video or found this video to be helpful, be sure to give this video here a like to help support the channel and the videos here on YouTube. If you're brand new to the channel and want to see more videos, content, and live streams in the future, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, turn on all notifications to not miss out on future content, and last but not least, feel free to leave down your Pewdiepie Super Saiyan usernames was a network in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people join your network, have more fun playing the game every single day, as they're going to continue to update this game every month. But until next time, I've been SwordKings0. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe out there, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream. Forget your last betray. I'll never forget.